PowerPoint training. Wow, Microsoft PowerPoint training. So now this training is going to go in sessions. We are starting with session 1, which is today, and we're going to go through some series of sessions. And like I was saying before, I realized that my microphone was not on. This training, I started with Microsoft Excel, and we're going to be going through, to PowerPoint, to Word, and some other tools. The intention is to get you started. I have a lot of people who have issues with getting jobs just because of basic knowledge, lack of basic knowledge of the tools that they desire to get the job. If you have missed the Excel class, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click the subscribe button at the bottom, and then you go to the channel. You will see a lot of material. You will see the Microsoft Excel from section 1 to 5, just for beginners. I mean, if I have done 5 hours lectures just for beginners, that tells you that there's something big and huge for you. Okay? Now, this particular training is going to be PowerPoint, and we're also going to go in sessions, but we are starting today. So let's go into the class as we look at this tool. All right. So now, the Microsoft PowerPoint is a presentation software. Microsoft PowerPoint is a presentation software. It's a presentation software. So if you are thinking of creating presentations, Microsoft PowerPoint is your tool. Okay? Microsoft PowerPoint is your tool. All right? The Microsoft PowerPoint will help you to create presentations like you want to give a talk, you want to give a lecture, you want to give a seminar, or you want to present your, what do you call it now? Your paper. Okay? You want to present your paper, you want to showcase your product, or anything that has to do with presenting something. PowerPoint is the right tool. Now, the beautiful thing about PowerPoint is that it gives you the opportunity to use, what do you call it now? Use opportunity to use graphics, slides, animation, text, pictures, videos, and so many things. So making your presentation fantastic. Okay, so presentation has never been so interesting. I mean, with the advent of PowerPoint, presentation has become so interesting. So the first thing that we want to do is to understand what is PowerPoint. So Microsoft PowerPoint is a presentation software. Okay? So what you do with PowerPoint is you create slides. Okay? So a page in PowerPoint is called a slide. The PowerPoint file is called a presentation. Okay? The PowerPoint file is called a presentation, while a page in PowerPoint is called a slide. Okay? So that's why when you hear people say, I'm doing a slide presentation, it's because in PowerPoint, a single page is a slide. Okay? It's a slide. So you are actually presenting slides. That's what you are doing. So it's called slide because it has the capacity to do a lot. Animation, graphics, background, pictures, all the things that you can think of are included making the application a very, very, very interesting tool. So now let's see some basic knowledge that we need to have about this PowerPoint, and it's very, very important. Okay, so I'll be using the application to teach, though the level here is going to be foundational, so that by the time we start moving into these other sessions, we will go into it. So, but it's very important that you have a foundational knowledge. It's very, very important, because that will get you started. Like I said, the intention is to let you, also give you the opportunity to be able to pick up a job, something like that, to be able to, catch up with any kind of opportunity that comes your way. Okay. All right. So now, so I'm going to, So let's talk about the types of files in PowerPoint. So I said the PowerPoint application allows you to use all different kind of files. So we have what we call text file, or let me say types of data. Let me not say file. Let me just say types of data, and of course files. But let's look at it from data perspective. So we have text. Okay, so you can type text in PowerPoint. Okay, then the second one is graphics, image. So PowerPoint accepts image. You can have images in PowerPoint, and of course we have different types of file types when it comes to what PowerPoint can accept. So PowerPoint can accept JPEG. Okay, let me say types of image files in PowerPoint. So you can see that I'm using PowerPoint to type already. So I'm just going to be doing it practically, so that you can have an understanding of how this thing works. You see that I started with the first slide, and then I'm now in the second slide, and I've started typing types of data in PowerPoint. So we said text, you can type text. Then the second one is the graphic and image, and then it comes with types of image files in PowerPoint. All right. So we have the JPEG. JPEG is actually joint picture expert group. Okay. Then so whatever picture you take using camera, using your phone camera or general camera and all what digital camera, will come in JPEG format. So PowerPoint also accepts PNG. Okay, PNG is called portable network graphics. So this portable network graphics file is actually a type of file that when you take a JPEG picture and you want to change the background of that picture, maybe you remove the background and it doesn't have background, you save that picture as PNG for the picture not to have background. So for a background-less picture, you actually use the PNG file. So PowerPoint, you can use PNG files in PowerPoint. That's what we are saying. You can use PNG. You can also use the TIFF. Then there is let me leave TIFF because TIFF is not a very common image type. But let me talk about the one that is very common. You can have GIF, which is graphic interchange file or format. So the graphic interchange format comes in two forms. This file comes as the GIF animated, and then we have the GIF static. So these are the type of images that you can use in PowerPoint. So working in PowerPoint, beautifully you can have the different picture types. Don't forget, GIF animated is this type of animation that keeps happening and keeps repeating. Is that this kind of a video type, very short, doesn't have a volume, but it keeps doing something. Okay, keeps doing something. So that is GIF animated. All right. So you can use it in PowerPoint. That's what we are saying. You can use that type of picture or image in PowerPoint. Now, PowerPoint, apart from this, also can have the video file. You can have video in PowerPoint. Okay? Video file in PowerPoint. So PowerPoint can accept video file. And of course, the type of video files that we may want to point to here includes MPEG, that is MP4. Then for iPhone, that's MOV for iPhone. For those who are using iPhone, so if you use your iPhone to record a video, it comes as MOV. PowerPoint will accept that file type. Okay? Then if you are using your Android phone and use it to take a video, to cover a video, you can conveniently, you can use it in PowerPoint also. Okay? So these are the very important data type. The text, the graphics, the video file. So when you are working in the PowerPoint environment, you can do a lot of things. That's what we are saying. You can put video there. You can put text there. You can put image there. You can change the background. You can do a lot. Then, and one more, so that I don't skip something very important. And that is the audio file. The PowerPoint will accept audio. Okay, so you can easily put MP3 file inside. Okay, you can put a wave file. Wave is another type of audio file. Okay, you can have it in PowerPoint. So what we are saying is that you can insert audio into your PowerPoint. You can insert audio in your PowerPoint. So you can do quite a lot of things with your PowerPoint application. Good. So that talks about, so we started by looking at what is PowerPoint. PowerPoint is a presentation software. And then we have been able to also highlight that a file in PowerPoint is called a presentation, while a page is a slide. So where I am now is a slide. This is also a slide. So if I'm trying to create a new slide, what I do is that I will right-click on this and select New Slide. Can you see that? New Slide. So that is how slide appear. Okay? So you create, so when you start in PowerPoint, you start with one. Then once you are done with that, you can just click on this, press enter, it will give you another one. Or right-click and select New Slide. So my own style is I just click on the slide and press the enter key, and it gives me another slide. So that is my own fast and quick way of creating slides in PowerPoint. So now we are going to talk about, so we have talked about the file types. We have defined our subject, and we have also talked about the type of data that you can use. Now we want to go to layout. Okay? We'll call it slide layouts in PowerPoint. So there are basically 9. Okay? There are basically nine slide layouts in PowerPoint. Okay, there are basically nine slide layouts in PowerPoint. Layout is the way of presenting your PowerPoint slide. So when you talk about layout, it talks about the way you present it, the way the page, that is the organization of the PowerPoint, or the structure of your PowerPoint. So you use layouts to determine the structure. And for you to get layouts, when you start PowerPoint, the first layout that comes to you is the title. Is the title and the subtitle. So it's usually called the title layout. That's what comes out. By default, that is when you just open your PowerPoint application afresh. So let's say I open a new PowerPoint file like this. As you can see that it comes with a single layout. Okay? It comes with a single layout. And that layout is the first one, which is the title layout, as you can see. So it comes with a title layout. And if I click on this layout and I press enter, it will give me the header, the one that comes with the title and content. So this one is called title and content. So what we want to understand is how we get those layouts. So let me go back to the file I was using. So I said there are basically 9 layouts. So how do you get these layouts? The layouts, you can find them under the slide, under slides here. You will see slides, that's the slide group, and you will see layouts. So the very first one is called the title slide. The title slide is your introductory slide. That's the slide you start with. So every time you open a new PowerPoint application, you start with your title slide. It shows you the title of the presentation that you want to do, because every presentation comes with a title. Okay, unless you are only creating a single slide per presentation, but that single slide presentation will mean you are doing something like just a design, maybe just an ordinary design that doesn't have much. Okay, that's just a single page. Like I do it a lot. I have a lot of single page designs. Let me see one of them. So something like this are single page designs. Like this is a single page design. Like this. So, and it's for a purpose. So I could save only this and use it for a purpose. I could save only this. So I used this for a particular task. Okay, I used this and I saved only this. So it's a single page slide. Okay, so you can create a single page slide. But if you are doing if your presentation has more than a single slide, then you want to have a title. Okay, so that's why the first layout is called title layout. So that is this. So I'll go back to layout. That is this title slide. It's called title slide. So like I said, it comes automatically. It comes automatically. It means as soon as you open your PowerPoint, the very first thing that PowerPoint presents to you is the title slide. The second one is called the title and content. That's usually the second, actually. So the moment you click on the title slide, maybe after you have finished creating your title slide, and you use the enter key, and then you get to the next slide. What it gives you is the title and content. You get the title and the content. That's what you get. So it's called title and content slide. All right? Title and content slide. So title and content slide is used just the way I'm using it. So this particular slide that you are seeing where I'm currently putting my text is a title and content. So title and content means it has a title at the top and then it allows me to put the content. Okay? So this one too is a title and content slide. So I put the title at the top and I put the content at the bottom. So it's called title and content. But let's say I don't want title and content. I can easily right click on this and select a new layout. You right click on the slide, that is on the left side, on the left thumbnail. You just go there, you right click, and then you will see layout. So all you just need to do is pick the layout that you want. So maybe you want comparison, you want two content, you want title only, you want blank, you want content with caption. So whichever one, but I'll be explaining all of them one after the other. But the title and content is usually the one that comes second. But if the structure of your PowerPoint does not require that it should look like a title and content, then you change the layout. So that's what you do. You just simply come to the slide on the thumbnail, you right click with your mouse button, and then you go to layout, and then you pick the layout. Okay. Now, the third one, of course, is the session header. The session header. So you have session header. The session header means that your presentation may have a kind of situation where you create your slides in form of sections. Okay? So let's say I want to create a presentation for Microsoft Office application. And first session 1 is Excel. So I can use a session header to say Excel. So when I get to the second session, maybe it's PowerPoint, I can use the session header to say this is PowerPoint. So the session header will look like this. So let me change this. Layout, session header. So this is the way the session header looks. You use it to introduce a new session. Okay? Use it to introduce a new session in your presentation. All right. Okay. So that is called session header. Another layout that we have is called two content. So the two content layout means that, let me just type it here, two content. Two content layout. So the two content layout means that you have a two side of your discussion. You have header. So this is the title. Okay? And then maybe this one is talking about, maybe this one is the text, and then this one can be picture. So what it means is that you can type. You can type your text. Okay? As okay. But one thing that you need to know, is that okay? Use all right. So you can type text, and while on the other side, you can put a picture. You can insert a picture from your device. You can go to your system, pick the picture you want to use. Okay, pick the picture you want to use and insert. As you can see, inserted a picture. This is just an image. It's actually not the picture of anybody, but it's just an image, just to illustrate actually, just for illustration purpose. So as you can see, I have text here. So this one is a two content layout. It can take text on two sides. It can take pictures on two sides, or you put picture on one side and text on another side, or text on this side and picture on another side. So it depends on how you want to use it. Okay, depends on how you are using it. All right. So in case you have comments, you have questions, you can always bring it up. Just going to take just a minute. Just a minute. Okay. So let's continue. Yes, 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 yes. We are on. We are on. Now, let's continue by still talking about the layouts. So our layouts. So we have the two contents. As you can see, we came with the two contents, and then we've seen the we've seen the title and contents. Um, the purpose for two content layout is, of comparison, is a situation where you have two sides of a coin or two sides of a thought, and each of them has header. That means each of them has title at the top. So you're talking about, maybe you are talking about the advantage and disadvantage. Okay? So let's say the header title is sugar consumption. And then this point says advantage. And this side says disadvantage. So you can see that you can easily establish your two sides of the point. Each side has a common title. Each of the sides has common title, as you can see. But each of them also has two sides of the common title. So that's why we are using the comparison. So when you are trying to compare two things, you use the comparison. Comparison is used to compare two sides of things. So you create your comparison slide, so comparison layout to compare two sides of things. And this can also accommodate pictures. Okay, so you can have pictures, you can have stock images, you can put pictures in there. Okay, so let's say I want to put a picture, maybe this, and then I insert. So there's a text here, and there's also a picture here. So there's a text on this side, and there's a picture. So this one you can say the picture, and this one can be explanation. Okay, and this one can be the title of your subject on that point. So with PowerPoint, you see that you can have two sides. Okay, that is the comparison. So comparison means you are comparing two sides of a thing. You are comparing two sides. All right. So that is comparison layout. So to choose a layout, so when you are creating your presentation, you create layouts to accommodate your text. So this is the first slide. This is my second slide. This is the third slide. Now this particular slide is the title and the content, as you can see. So if I want to create a new slide, I can just click on this and press enter. And you see that it gives me title and content as a new slide. But if I want to change it to another layout, then I will right click, go to layout, and select my layout. So let's say my layout is blank. So I want to put a picture here. So because of that, I've decided to put a blank. So let's say I will go for a stock image and pick icons, cut out people. So this one talks about cut out people, illustration. We also have videos. So these are illustrations. So when you are doing your presentation, you probably want to use illustrations. Okay? So you can download illustrations and put in your PowerPoint. You can put illustrations. So the illustrations, so this is just maybe you are trying to talk about a vehicle and you want something a bus, and you want something to illustrate the bus. Why not? You can put it on a single page and you illustrate your presentation. So it's part of presentation. Illustration is a wonderful part of presentation. So this is, so which layout is this? Blank. So I did comparison first, comparison slide, then blank. The blank. So the blank is a free place where you can easily put whatever you want to put, the way you want to put it. Okay? So blank. And then if I select the layout again, I have title only. So this one, you use it to put only title. In a situation whereby what you are putting in the slide is just a title. For instance, if I press enter, I right click, I go to layout, and I choose title only. So this one will only accept title. So what is showing at the side here is not where I'm going now. I still want to give you a foundation so that you can use it to build. I know some people just go into PowerPoint and they just jump. And at the end of the day, they don't understand the foundation of PowerPoint. So you can use it for something like this. You know, there's no one rule to how you use. The thing is, just have your idea, and utilize it effectively. So I do a lot of things. For instance, this now I can come and feel it, feel the shape feel, put maybe a dark, and then come to the text, select the text, change the text to white. I can do something like this. Okay? Or I change the feel to something darker, maybe dark blue. Depends on what I'm trying to do. So you can be free with your activity. So I can even take this thing like this. So I'm using title only what do you call it? Slide. Now look at what I use this to do. I place this on the side here. The original way this thing was like this. It was like this. This was where the title slide is. But with the style, I changed the fill color. I came to shape format. I filled it with dark blue. I typed the text inside and change the text color to white. And then I said, you can also take it like as it is, bring it to one corner, reshape this, drag it down, and put it on one side. I mean, if you like, you can even duplicate it. You copy, you paste, you have another one by the side, and that one may be bigger. And you may decide to change the color of that one to another color. So you see, PowerPoint is interesting. So it depends on what you have in mind. Okay? You can create simple presentations. Simple presentation. So, so this may be okay. So, and it may even be picture that I'll put here. All right. So the design is your own skill, but you need to develop it over time. So how did I get to this place? I started with just title only, just this layout. Where is that? Title only. That's the slide that I used. But with the title only, I expanded it, changed this, duplicated that, and so PowerPoint is flexible. So I can do a presentation and somebody will be saying, are you sure it's PowerPoint you used for this design? Yes, it's PowerPoint. And they will be wondering because it doesn't look like it. And why? Because maybe some people that are very used to PowerPoint already think they know how the PowerPoint slide looks. Okay? And when you now do something that doesn't look like what they are familiar with, it's kind of a surprise. So another layout, so we have seen title only. We have seen blank also. Then content with caption. Content with caption. That's number 8. Content with caption. So PowerPoint gives you opportunity to, so if I press enter on this, you will see that this slide is actually title only. But I can right click on the slide, go to layout, and choose content with caption. So this place says I should add text. So what I put here is text, then title, then maybe another caption for this text. So let me say Nigeria purpose. So I can have, so this particular, it says double tap to add text. So this particular place has some kind of text, and you can see that the text is small. So it allows you to okay, to type text, just variation. And here you can have another bigger text, as you can see. So this place, so this is this particular layout is called content with caption. So if you're trying to create a caption for your content, so the content has enough text, and then it has a title, and then it has some caption for it. And this may be anything, okay? This can be anything. It can be picture, it can be video. So I can select insert video, pick the video I want to put, and then put the video, okay? Okay? So I can put smart graphic, I can put cameo. Cameo is a way of using your camera. Okay? It's a way of using your camera. But this one, I need to set the camera because it's saying camera not detected. Because I'm currently using the camera actually. So if I let's say, let me choose this. Let's see whether, okay. So this is another camera. I'm using another camera, and so this one is not the same as that one. so, so you can see the beauty of PowerPoint. I can record this. I can record this. I can have a text at the side and do a recording with this camera. So this one is a camera. That means I'm picking my camera into PowerPoint. I'm picking my camera into PowerPoint. So I can begin to talk and talk and talk as part of the presentation, blah, blah, blah. So, but this one requires recording. Okay. So it requires recording. So I use something like this also. Okay. I use it also. And beautiful thing about Cameo is that you can change the shape of your camera. So you can choose to appear the way you want. Okay, so that's the way I want it to be. So I said, hello, welcome to this presentation, blah, blah, blah. So I talk. Wow, wow, wow. So I've seen myself 2 circles. All right, so that's, so how did I get here? I was using a layout that is called the content with caption. The content with caption takes as many things. It takes text, it takes picture, it takes video. That's like what you are seeing. It takes a lot of things. Okay? But there's another one that is called so let me see if I have written okay. So there's another one that is called picture with caption. Picture with caption. Picture with caption. So I'm going to change this layout to picture with caption. So this one only takes picture on this side. It takes only picture on one side and takes text on the other side. Okay? It takes picture on one side and it takes text on the other side. So here you can easily say, put a picture there, put a picture, and so you look for a picture, look for a picture. So I'm trying to insert a picture. So this is the picture I picked. So the picture is quite big, but I can resize it and put it there. And then there's another one. Yes, there's another one I was trying to put. So I can bring this one forward, bring to the front, and then put this one here. So I'm trying to deal with two pictures, maybe for design purpose. Hmm. Okay. I'm always very creative when I'm using a PowerPoint. Try to do some creative things. So let's say this is a picture here, this is a text, and this is another text. So you can put as many texts as you want. All right? And but one thing about the rules in PowerPoint, one of the rules is not too much text. Because let's say you are trying to present and you are showing people your presentation and you have too many texts. So you practically be speaking to the slide. That's what you'll be doing. You'll be talking to the slide. You will be looking at the slide and you'll be talking because you have too many texts. And that alone can discourage your audience. You just cut off. Because number one, the text is too much and it's just not right. So in PowerPoint, short. That's why it is called PowerPoint. PowerPoint. The point is the power. You are making a point, and that is the power. PowerPoint. Okay. All right. So we have seen the slide layout. That is the structure of your presentation. So when you start designing your presentation, you have in mind what you want to put. That's why it is required that you do planning. You plan ahead. Before you start PowerPoint presentation, planning is very, very important. So you plan ahead. You know that you are going to put pictures, you are going to have videos, you are going to have images, you have scanned some images, you've removed some of the background, you've done quite a lot of your design and all those things. So you bring all these things together to now begin to create your presentation. So you will start with your title and then you will look at what is the next layout. Maybe it's blank, like this one now is blank. And because I wanted to just put an image for illustration purpose, I used a blank layout. Okay? I used a blank layout. As you can see, I used a blank layout. Okay. So now that we have seen what a PowerPoint, so you can see that I've created, how many slides now do I have? I have 8 slides. I have 8 slides. This one has a camera, and you can also insert, what do you call it? So this one is a live camera inside PowerPoint. Okay, it's using my system camera. It's using my system camera. That's what it's doing. Okay, it's using my system camera and showing live. So why not? If I'm doing a live presentation and I'm using PowerPoint, I can put a camera. But depends on your version. Okay, that's another thing that we need to understand. Your Microsoft application version matters. If you are using older version, you'll probably not have some of these things. So like me, I'm using Office 365. I'm using Microsoft 365. So the 365 is a subscription based plan. Okay, so we pay maybe monthly or annually, depends on your plan. You have family plan, you have personal plan. Okay, or you buy the pro license, which is one time. So, but if you're using a pro license that is 2019, 2021, okay, these ones have all these features. You can do all this camera and all those stuff. Okay, so your presentation comes with a lot of things. So far, so good. What we have seen today is about the definition of PowerPoint. We said it's a software, it's a presentation software, and then we said that a page, a file is called presentation. A page is a slide. And we have seen the type of data that you can use in PowerPoint. We have seen that we can use text, we can use graphic images, we can use video, we can put audio. That means we can insert MP3, we can insert wave and different kind of audio that you have. Okay? And we can insert videos. You can use your phone to record and put it in your PowerPoint. You've seen that also. And then we've talked about the layout. And you can see that all the layouts have been used here. The layouts have been used and then just to make illustrations. So you can have a lot of things to do in PowerPoint. So in our next session, we are going to be looking at graphics. We will take it further. What we want to do is that we are going to create a presentation. Okay, so we will take our task further to now begin to create a standard presentation, put some graphics. Okay, put some graphics, and then arrange, organize the fonts, the text. How do we arrange them? What is the size? So I will take a sample task and I would use that to do a presentation. Okay, so I want to encourage you, subscribe to the channel. A lot will be happening in this channel. Wow, you don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss it. You know, these things have been in me I've been doing this for many years. So it doesn't take anything. I mean, it's just a passion. It's what I love doing. So I want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel so that you can catch up with this. When I finish PowerPoint, I've just finished Excel and I'm now in PowerPoint. I'm going to Microsoft Word. So it's like you joining a class to get started. I mean, you don't have the capacity to go and pay for training and now because of the current situation. Join my classes. Okay, but you see, I don't have a particular structure because of my busy schedule. I don't have a particular structure for my live broadcast. So, but if you subscribe, click the subscribe button. Bring your hand. Let me show you. Let me show you. Take. Because some people, in fact, there's just at the bottom of you see subscribe. Just click subscribe, and you are in. Okay, then you also need to click the notification button by the side. Okay, I don't have the graphics to show you that. You know, some people used to do some graphics like that. So, but that will keep you, it will give you notification so that when I'm going live, you'll be able to catch up. Okay, and even if you are not able to catch up live, you can replay and watch. So all these classes will be on the channel, and that's the importance of subscribing. Once you are subscribed, you will be seeing it. You'll be seeing the channel and you can partake. All right, so thank you so much. It's been a wonderful evening with you. We'll be coming back again for session 2.